Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to say thank you for the time today. It's great to see you all, and let me introduce myself. My name is Imalulu Kusmina. I'm from Politeknik Perkapalan Negeri Surabaya. In this presentation, in International Conference on Applied Science and Technology, we will discuss about analysis of the effect of subprimer on the addition of fuel oil tank paint on hospital auxiliary ships. Okay, there are 3 points in this introduction. It's about hospital auxiliary ships, materials of ships, and protection of materials. The hospital auxiliary ship is proof of the improvement in design technology for LPD, landing platform dock, type ships carried out by PT PAL as an archipelagic country located in the Ring of Fire. Indonesia is vulnerable to natural disasters such as volcanic eruption and earthquake, which secondary disasters such as tsunami and other can follow. So in this situation, this ship is mobile and can be moved in a short time to disaster effect area to carry out disaster emergency response activities. So the materials of ships is steel. Steel is a material widely used in the marine industry. The use of steel was chosen because it is abundant, has good strength and durability, is easy to machine, and is relatively cheap. However, steel is reactive and has a high tendency to corrode. And the protection of materials. To reduce the rate of corrosion, it is necessary to protect the material before starting the shipbuilding process. Protection can be done by applying paint to the surface of the materials. The coating process can protect the material surface against corrosion by forming a layer that can separate the substrate from the external environment. A quality coating can add corrosion resistance to the material. Okay, based on this problem, the author analyzed the addition of Jotun Tangguard HB Classic anti-corrosion paint in 3 different primer depository conditions: material without any subprimer or 0%, and 50% and 100% subprimer embedding. The addition test determined how important subprimer influence the addition of the Jotun Tangguard HB Classic anti-corrosion paint to the fuel oil tank materials. And the material preparation is 9 specimen with size 25 times 80 times 6 centimeters are default size from the company, were cut from a carbon steel grade A. Carbon steel grade A is known as mild steel. The low carbon steel is the most ductile or machinable type of carbon steel as well, and Jotun Mokizet Red A with the volume solid 28% and frost point 14 Celsius was used as subprimer coating, and Jotun Tangguard HB Classic Grade A was used as an anti-corrosion coating with a solid volume of 65%, and Tangguard HB Classic component B was used as a curing agent. First, the specimen surface was prepared using a dry abrasive cleaning method to remove mill scale, corrosion, or the other substance on the specimen surface. Steel grit sand was used in the dry abrasive cleaning method. Afterward, the specimen was cut using Jotun Mukizet Red A with a frost point of 23.5 Celsius. After all surface were covered with soap primer and curing time for 24 hours, a secondary surface cleaning process using dry abrasive blasting was applied to remove the coating. Of the 9 specimens, 3 specimens were cleaned until the soap primer was completely clean, and 3 other specimens were clean but still left 50-100% subprimer on the surface, and the last specimen were not clean from the subprimer. Afterwards, a visual inspection was carried out to see the result of the blasting process on the specimen. After declaring visible based on visual inspection, the last coating was a 2-layer anti-corrosion coating using an airless spray method uh, for each layer, and the curing time was 3 hours for each layer. A dry film thickness or DFT test was carried out for both layers, and the last step was a pull-off adhesion test. So there is a total of 3 specimens for each test sample. After the experiment process, in the initial surface preparation stage, a carbon steel plate measuring 25 times 80 times 6 centimeters is then placed to remove from rust, corrosion, or other dirt. Is applied with soap primer. The paint used is Jotun KZ. Primer paint was applied with an airless sprayer. Each part is coated with Muki-Z paint until it is completely primed. Then wait for the drying time. The curing time or drying time waiting use is 1 day. And after the primer storage application process is complete, its plate is clean. Apart from removing dirt remaining on the surface of the plate, the purpose of blasting in surface pretreatment in this second stage is to separate the proportion of remaining primary particle. The example code used is shown in table 1. The table 1 specimen code, different type. Specimen code A, for material without remaining subprimer or 0%, and specimen code B for material with primary remaining around 50%, and specimen code C for material with full subprimer or 100%. And look at the picture. This is the visual inspection result. The visual inspection result of the material without any remaining subprimer area that is reached the degree of purity Si 2.5 and SSPC SP10. It can be seen from the surface of the plate changing color to gray, almost white metal, and clean foam oil, dust oil, rust, and paint marks. The result of the visual inspection of specimen code P can be seen in table 2. And there is a picture about before secondary surface preparation and after secondary surface preparation, and the visual inspection result. And for the specimen code C, the visual inspection result is the material with subprimer remaining at around 50% reach a purity of SA 2.5 and SSPC SP10. It can be seen from the surface of the substrate, which is darker in color than the almost white metal. This is because there still remain of subprimer on the surface of the material, which has paint marks on it. And the last specimen, code A, the visual inspection result of the material with complete subprimer or 100% remaining primer are that it does not reach the purity level of SA 2.5 and SSPC SP10. This can be seen from the surface of the base, which is darker in color than the other plate. The material surface color still looks reddish because it contains remains of the primary storage with trace of primer paint. After the visual inspection, so we got the material roughness result. Table 3 show each surface hardness value, where the hardness value is obtained from the tool reading, which is reduced by 53 micrometer according to the thickness of the replica tape sheet. Based on this table, the roughness value from the material still meet the requirement according to the STM-D 44170 standard. And you can look at the table 3 for the each specimen code I, B, and C. There is a specimen result about roughness reading and final roughness, and still meet the requirement according to the standard. And the DFT measurement, we can look in table 4. It's about dry film thickness measurement or DFT test. For each code A, B, C, and the DFT measurement in table 4 are then averaged to obtain result for each test material. The final DFT measurement results show that the three specimens have a dry paint thickness of more than 300 microns, whereas in this test, the final DFT standard is bigger than 300 microns. So you can look at the table about DFT result. And after the dry film thickness result, the material was tested for pen adhesion using pool of test. The pen adhesion is carried out taking a doll to the surface of the pen layer. And the result of the pool of test material, you can look at the table 4 beside the DFT test result for the each specimen code A, B, and C. From the pool of test result, in the previous explanation, the result of this test for each material with a different level of the subprimer will be averaged to obtain pen adhesion for each level. This pool of test refers to STM D4541 standard, where the minimum strength or adhesion is 3 MPa. The result of pen adhesion test on 0%, 50%, and 100% residual primer show how variation in residual primer affect each material. The adhesion test result for material without primer sub residue are 15.3 MPa. For material with primer sub residue level in the range of 50%, it is about 7.225 MPa, and for material with 100% or complete primer sub residue level, it is about 6.06 MPa. And then from the fig 1, you can look the diagram or graphic about the result of pool of test material. It can be concluded that the best pen adhesion is achieved on material with a primer content of 0% or material with no residual primer is about 15.3 MPa. This is confirmed by previous research, which state that the higher the material purity and surface roughness, the more excellent its adhesion. And usually strengthened by Hudson articulation that the victory of the coating preparation exceptionally subordinate to the surface planning preparation, where this influence the attachment of the fabric. And the conclusion about this research is the result of the Jotun HB Classic Tankard paint addition test carried out on the material with 0%, 50%, and 100% residual primer. So value about 15.3 and 7.25 and 6.06 MPa respectively, and the result of the Jotun HB Classic Tankard pen edition test on material with approximately 50% soft primer remaining is lower than on material without soft primer. This means that on material with 50% soft primer remaining, there is a still layer of soft primer that block the HB Classic Tankard paint, so the grip is not as strong as on material without soft primer. The result of the Jotun HB Classic Tankard paint edition test carry out 100% or full primer soap leftover material is the lowest compared to material with 0% and 50% residual primer. This means that material with full soap primer have a thicker soap primer paint layer with block the HB Classic Tankard paint, so the grip is not as strong as the material with 0 and 50% residual primer. And based on the standard, the minimum adhesion strength is 3 MPa, so it meets the standard. And the best paint adhesion is produced on material with a soap primer level 0% or material with any soap primer remaining. Recommendations that need to be carried out for further research are the effect of the paint thickness on adhesion strength and corrosion properties. Okay, the following are reference from my research. There are 26 reference from a journal or book and etc. Thank you for your listening. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all of us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.